Alrighty, welcome to another Power Mac here, 4 on 4 cube, and oh man, I opened a time walk. Last time Kodiak was passing me, he hooked me so good. He passed me Academy, then cut artifacts, and me, like a fool, just went into it. That won't happen this time, but I'm going to first pick Time Walk, passing Sneak, Urza, and Snuff Out as the main cards to be considered. So the Fats probably takes... Honestly, any of these three cards are pretty comparable depending on what your first pick was. If you first picked Natroxa, you'll take Sneak. If you first picked a Thoughtseize, probably Snuff Out. If you first picked a blue card or artifact, probably Urza. Let's do it. And pick two. All right, this is going to be maybe an unconventional pick. Let's see if the predictors, I know there's some people who watch these videos to try to predict what I'm going to take. First pick was easy. What do you take here? I'm going to take Tishana's Tidebinder. I think Tidebinder is awesome. I think Tidebinder is a really good kind of like interactive spell. This pack isn't very good. I'm not saying I typically want a second pick of Tishana's Tidebinder, but Baleful Strix and True Name I think are worse than Tidebinder here. There's also City of Traders. Nature's Lore and Botanical Sanctum aren't crazy because blue-green is the best Time Walk colors, but that doesn't mean I want to slam it here. And then here, fast mode, still banned. There's Gristlebrand, which goes with that Sneak, though I don't know what's more likely, whether Sneak or Urza got taken. I don't think that the Fats probably took Snuff Out. That's usually not the pick that would be made there. I'm kind of thinking Fury. Time Walk's great in blue-red. I mean, Time Walk's good in every deck, but Fury is a very strong card. Maybe Iteration comes back. I could also just take Stern Scolding, but I think Fury is strong enough that I'll just take a nice little free spell. Now I got to take Mana Leak. Do like taking keys when necessary. Seeming Spirit Guide's not bad, but pretty easy Mana Leak here. And then here, nothing really stands out. I could take Mana Confluence. Obviously, that's just a fine land to have. Could take Undercity Sewers because Surveil lands are good. I think I'm just going to take the untapped land. I don't really want to take Sarah Paragon or Preacher right here. Wow, Chain Lightning, Miscalc, Path, and Lotus Petal, and Daze. I like a lot of these cards, but I think I'm just going to take Miscalc. Just 2 mana counters are really good. End up with a really nice strong blue start, which is good because my best card is blue. And this Fury may or may not get played. Yes, Jules? That was my dog sneezing. What I really would like to pick up would be Lutri. This is a really, really good place for Lutri, so hope I get that. And here, I might just take Echo of Eons. There is Burst Lightning, but Echo of Eons is really good in a Time Walk deck. Just draw sevens are good when you have Time Walk, and reshuffling is good. And it's pretty early in the draft, so I can find stuff that'll go with this. I think Burst Lightning is really replaceable. Obviously, it's a fine card, but Echo of Eons is quite strong, and I don't feel particularly drawn to playing red here. Like, obviously, I have a Fury. If it works out, I'll play it, but part of the reason I want Lutri is I could play Fury with no red sources in my deck. If you have Lutri Companion, you can always pull in Lutri and then pitch it to Fury. And Lutri also pretty good with Time Walk as it goes. So it's actually a pretty cool way to do that. Here, there's Unholy Heat. There's Phantasmal Image. I think I just take Spider Bluff. I just want to get my mana set first. Late Titania, but that's not where I'm at. Zerda also technically... Oh no, Zerda can't... You can't companion Zerda to get Fury. That's funny. I could take Zerda here. I kind of want to just hate Kappa Cannoneer because I think the Fats is most likely to have taken Urza. And Kappa Cannoneer is a pretty good card. I don't think I'm very likely to play Zerda from this point. I mean, it wouldn't be 0, but not something I'd be, I think, super likely to do. I'm excited to see what wheels here. So Botanical Sanctum, Nature's Lore. Galvamaya. I think I'll take Botanical Sanctum. Having some nice green sources in case I do end up with Tamiyo or what have you. Iteration Wield. All right. I like Archive too, but sure. Blue Red's open. It's open now. I'll take Get Lost and past 3 dorks. Or, I could take Ignoble. I think actually I will take Ignoble. Not from a hate draft perspective, maybe I'll play green perspective. And then here... Prismatic Ending, it's a possible card I play. Both these cards I'm not going to play very likely, and I don't really mind passing them. Okay. So after pack 1, I have a bunch of blue cards, some Teamer lands. I guess Tezzeret is decent to spec on. Elf 2. Well, I don't know what I'm doing except drafting blue so far. Iteration wheeling does a decent job of putting me back into red. And oh, now there's broadside bombardiers. Okay, there we go. That I think it's the card to take. I mean, Arid Mesa is good, but Bombardiers is just a messed up card, and maybe some sort of blue-red aggressive deck. Attacking with creatures is a good way to get value out of Time Walk, I will say that. And if you can attack with Bombardiers, let's say they only have one creature, right? So they can't block it. You go Bombardiers, attack you, post-combat, evoke Fury, and then throw it for 7 damage. It's pretty nice. Passing Arid Mesa, maybe I get Chromatic Star back for my Bombardiers. Flame Tongue could come back. Because Arid Mesa, Felia, Flage probably go. Delighted Halfling. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different cards that could get taken here. We'll see. Here, oh, there's a Bowmasters. 3 fetch lands and a 4th Earlingus? Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I guess I'll probably just take 4th Earlingus here. It's brutal that there's all these fetches, though. Oh, and Shieldred, too. Why not? Okay, I do have an Echo for a draw 7 Punisher with Bowmasters, but I think 4th Earlingus is going to be better. I'm a little closer to it color-wise. Well, not that much. They're both one color that I'm not, white versus black. But I think I just take 4th Earlingus here. That was a weird pack. Okay. Well, now there's a Polluted Delta, which would have been nice to cast that Bowmasters, but I'm still going to take Polluted Delta here. First of all, I'm not going to get another fetch this draft after this Delta. I mean, that's not a guarantee, but I passed Arid Mesa, which unfortunately that would be kind of one of the nut fetches for me. And then that pack had Misty, Marsh Flats, and Windswept Teeth. So let's take Delta over Oust and Occult Epiphany and Archon. The Archon makes it a little less likely that Sneak was the second pick, by the way. Now there's a Pyrogoyf, which I'm obviously taking over Solitude. Pyrogoyf with Bombardiers, also nice. All right. And Seachrome Coast, Magda, Name Sticker would all be really nice cards to get back. Brain Freeze. No, I got to take Raugrin Triumph here. It gets fetched off Delta, and it's all of my colors. Seems excellent. Echo of Eons for now is getting demoted. All right, passing a Brain Freeze that direction, huh? Now there's a Shinobi, and a Grief, and a Mawlock. Wow, powerful pack. Sowing Mycospawn. That one's back. There's Fabled Passage here. I might just take Ketria Triumph. It is a tap land, but I just think Fabled Passage is a tap land also, and this taps for all 3 colors, so I think I'll take that. All right. Yeah, this is going pretty good. We've definitely gotten some decent red aggressive stuff. I would like to get some 1s and 2s. Funnily enough, the Spyglass Siren would have been nice with Bombardiers in the stack, though. Couldn't take it over Iteration at that time. That's a good pack. This pack, also good cards. There's Natali. So yeah, there's almost no way Dan or Fats took Sneak if this Natali's just chilling here. I'm thinking I just seasoned Pyro here. If you're heavy red, it's a really good card. Though Crater Maker has been solid, and Talisman in a red-white deck isn't crazy, especially with Bombardiers, but Bombardiers likes Pyro a lot too. Let's just take the Pyro. I think that card is awesome. Oh, I'm going to take Malcolm. I like Chandra, but Malcolm Time Walk gets you a lot of looks at cards. I don't need Stomping Ground or Proving Ground, and I just need some things to play on turn 2. Chromatic Star did in fact come back. I think that's going to be better for me than any of these other cards. Yeah. I am also playing 3 colors, and it's an artifact for my Pyrogoyf. Oh, a Thundering Falls? Shieldred is still here. I should probably just hate the Shieldred. A 3rd blue-red tap land is also not quite as necessary. It's a pain, but I got to. Ooh, I kind of like Third Path here. I'm really not the biggest fan of this in like a straight blue-red like non-artifact deck, but I don't think I want Time Warp. It's a 2-drop. It pitches to Fury. I've got Bombardiers to use the tokens. Oh, Magda's really good here. And then here, I'm not playing any of these cards. I think Wishclaw is actually the most dangerous one. And then here, no, Worldly Tutor's slightly better to hate. Okay. Oh, Gleemox going into this pack? Oh yeah, we are licking our chops on that one, huh? Let's go ahead and take Gleemox, pass a Steam Vents, which is kind of unfortunate because I would like that card too. Probably not getting anything back here, and that's totally fine. Open Gleemox and Time Walk. Good day, huh? Other reason I like Iconoclast is it is really nice with Time Walk. So, yeah. I mean, again, everything's good with Time Walk, but turn over turn advantages really do add up. Okay, this is a pack. There's a Demonic Tutor, Force Negation, a Wheel of Fortune, Mystical Tutor, Chromox, Dismember. Wow. Rain revealed. Prismatic Vista. So, Demonic Tutor is a very strong card, especially when you have busted cards like Time Walk and Fourth Year Lingus. I do have Chromatic Star, Gleemox, Polluted Delta to cast it. I could also just take Chromox because I have a couple things that are pretty nice to mox out. I don't think I want to take Wheel of Fortune. I could also just take Prismatic Vista. I think I'm going to take Demonic Tutor. It's a pretty busted card. We'll see. We'll figure out the mana. Here, Oliphant gets a bunch of tap lands. Teferi is also really good, but now we're talking about more harm to the mana base. So I'm already going to play Fourth Year Lingus. Yeah, I'll take Teferi and I'll see what lands I can get back. This pack, I don't think I want Temple Garden. Rafine's Tower is actually fixing for me. There's also Grim Monolith, which is good with like exactly Fourth Year Lingus or maybe one of these expensive cards. Blue-White Talisman's not crazy, but I kind of just think I take Rafine's Tower here. Oh, Caracas is really nice. Yeah, I'll take Caracas over Generous Plunder. I don't have any combos with Caracas, but I do have some cheap legends to save, and I think Caracas is really strong. And then now I'll just take Preordain over Spell Pierce. Well, maybe not. Preordain, when you have good cards to hit, is pretty nice. But Spell Pierce is just a great card. I think I'll just take Spell Pierce. Nadu? Imperial Seal? Don't think I want Nadu here. Didn't take any of the Greaves or anything. Reckless Stormseeker's okay, but I feel like just taking Otawara is going to be good. Just another mana source. I mean, Prismatic Ending is also a pretty reasonable card to play in this deck. I think I can splash Demonic Tutor off of maybe one black, one swamp if I even need it. Wow, Pyrokinesis and Fiery Confluence. LED for that Echo. Problem is LED's not good with anything else really, except maybe throwing with Bombardiers. So I kind of feel like I should just take Fiery Confluence. That card is pretty strong. I do like Pyrokinesis, but I already have Fury. Oh, there's also a Braid. I actually think this deck should take a Braid just to take a cheaper... Demons came back? I'm not complaining about that one. All right. Well, that makes my mana quite a bit better. Okay, I'm a lot happier with this setup now because now Delta can get untapped blue and red, which is really, really nice. Okay. Yeah, this deck's looking pretty awesome. Right now it's at 20 lands plus a Gleemox, so I'm going to get a few more playables, but that shouldn't be too hard here. What is going on in this draft? Prismatic Vista, Dismember, and Chromox all came back? I don't get it, but I guess I'll take Prismatic Vista. I think that's going to be awesome. Oh, Oliphant's pretty good too. Okay. That's bizarre. All right, Bone Crusher is definitely a playable if you need it, and in this case, I think I will. But picking up Prismatic Vista just makes my mana so much better. Very, very strange. And, you know, Pentad Prism is also pretty good, and I can even throw it with Bone Crusher, and then now, or a Bombardier. Firebolt versus Embereth Shieldbreaker. I'm going to just go Firebolt. Thinking another little cheap burn spell would be good. Okay. Very odd, but let's build this. All right. What a wild pack. I still can't believe that wheel. So now... Elvish Mystic isn't in either. This is... Do I need a... I guess I need a Plains. Blades Placer also made its way in there. I need one of each basic because of Prismatic Vista. And... So 14... I mean, this is now 15 land plus... I know I haven't added islands. Hold on. 15 land plus Gleemox and Oliphant and Pentad Prism. So actually, I think I want to go like 2 islands. Maybe play 16. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white. Okay. I do think I need the basic planes because Prismatic Vista and maybe their initiative cards make a pretty big difference there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red, 11, 12, 13 blue. I mean, my man is really good in part because I have 3 triumphs, so I am going to have like some awkward, this land comes into play tapped scenarios, but I still think in Mana Confluence and Gleemox, and these are all, I have a lot of like sources that provide four different colors. But I think that's fine, and this deck is really nice. Do I want to cut a land for something else? I don't really think so. I just have a Blade Splicer, Kappa Cannoneer, Echo Vions. These are not cards I want to play. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a nice one. It's got a lot going for it. Let's see how this pans out. All right, time for round 1 against Strider here. Any little Gleemoxes? No, but this is a pretty solid hand. Turn 1 Steam Vents. Turn 2 I've got Malcolm or a Braid, and then turn 3 maybe Season Pyro if I draw red. At some point I can DT for something. DT for Time Walk, a little bit like Build Your Own Time Warp, but you can also split it up over 2 turns. Obviously that's not so bad. And of course, DT can be anything you need it to be, though. Getting Time Walk makes a lot of sense. Oh, is this a Mana Dork on turn 1? If so, I'm going to braid it. If it's a Soul Ring, I braid it. If it's a Mox, still probably a braid it. A braid's a nice flexible card. Glad I took it over Fiery Confluence. I felt like I had a lot of expensive cards. Oh, well, okay. This is kind of unfortunate because 5 cards in hand. Looking at my deck, I don't know a lot of answers to Hex Drinker, but I'm going to cast a Braid. If I kill a Mana Crypt, he does that. He can make up to 4. He's still pretty a few turns. All right. I kind of feel like if I kill the Hex Drinker here, then I'm going to lose pretty badly to Mana Crypt plus whatever else he plays. So I think just killing the Mana Crypt is going to work out for the best. Look, it's not the ideal scenario, but I think it's reasonable. I can also... maybe I should have played Caracas last turn because I could DT for Prismatic Ending pretty soon here. I guess he's not going to actually level it up. I mean, I'd have to draw black, of course. Not going to level it up quite yet. Oh, now I can just play Rafine's Tower. Pass with Malcolm up. And then hopefully Strider sinks a couple more mana into Hex Drinker. Not going to do it before attack. No reason to do that. And then I can DT for Prismatic Ending to take it out. Because right now it's 5 mana away from making it the right level. All right. This is exactly what I wanted to see happen. Okay, let's go Malcolm. Draw. Let's attack first to see if I draw something. Guess I can discard Chromatic Star. Play Caracas. Demonic Tutor. Prismatic Ending. Prismatic Ending the Hex Drinker. Pass the turn. And if I can land a Spell Pierce here, oh, we are cooking then. Plays like a Planeswalker or something. I'm still at 12, so I'm not even doing too bad. What you got? Oko? Sentinel. All right. Sentinel is good. And lands, who's playing like Domain. It's kind of what it looks like. Revealed Baleful Strix. Yeah, that's all 5 colors right there. Sentinel, though. Sentinel I can beat. All right, let's start by attacking with Malcolm. And then, because if I draw red, maybe I'd play Seasoned Pyro. Because I think I can probably discard Spell Pierce. That is a red. But I think I'm going to discard it because I think I'm just going to go Iteration here. I like all of this. Okay, let's put Fury in hand. Cast Time Walk. Play Raugrin Triumph. Ooh. Okay, let's attack this, and then Pyroglyph gets to eat Sentinel. Oh. And Malcolm's actually getting pretty close to playing stuff for free. Yeah, all right, let's draw. Yeah, we can discard Mogda, I think. Play Pyroglyph. I'm going to leave up Rafine's Tower over Caracas. Nug for 5 here, pass the turn. Because I think leaving up Spell Pierce is way better than leaving up Bounce Malcolm. If Strider kills my Malcolm, I don't even think Caracas get back is all that good. So pretty clear. Let's leave up Spell Pierce. All right, well, you know, for getting turn 1 Mana Cryptid, I think we're doing just fine. Obviously, we then played our Time Walk, so I do like that. Ren and 6. Okay. It's funny. Here, actually getting back, having Caracas up would have worked out better. But it's all right. Delta. Let's cast Fury to see if this resolves. Okay, deal 2 and, or just 4, I guess. Deal 4 to the Planeswalker, and now Pyroglyph slams for 6, and still have this Spell Pierce up. 7 life, 2 6-power creatures in play, but you know, I think Strider did. The fact that Strider's last turn was play red and 6, kill your Malcolm is not a sign of strength. I guess he played us Thundering Falls too. Now he's on 6 mana. The funny thing is this Delta does not have a lot of blue sources to get right now. I just have 1 island because everything else is tapped. I mean, for untapped sources. What is this, a Moloch or something? Oh, Pest Infestation. Yeah, I will Spell Pierce that. Finally, the Spell Pierce got used. Okay, up a game. Okay, I don't really have much of a sideboard, like really at all, so I will not be sideboarding. Let's see what Strider's got. All right, on the draw, yeah. Oh man, it's such a big swing. On the play, you can Mana Pierce a Spell Pierce a Mana Crypt. On the draw, you can't. But what can you do? So I also have Fury, which I don't really want to pitch Iteration, but you know, I will if I have to. I don't like that the last thing I showed Strider was a Spell Pierce, so probably doesn't get Spell Pierced here. Turn 2 Scion of Draco? Domain? Oh, that's sick. I actually kind of love that. All right, let's just play a Mountain and pass. Spell Pierce and Malcolm up. I could Fury the Scion, but I have like a Braid and stuff in my deck. I feel like I can give myself one hit to find an answer. Maybe that's foolish. I don't know. I also wouldn't mind seeing if I can draw like a Mogda or some other red card to pitch that's not Iteration, because I do kind of want to cast Iteration. Let's see, so Zagoth Triumph plus Plateau. Without fetching either. The fetch is actually happening now for the 3rd land. And that's where it gets tricky. What do you get when you have... What do you get? The man who has everything. In this case, all 5 colors of mana in play. I'm going to Malcolm. Then I'm going to leave up Tidebinder. Getting a Tidebinder a fetch is also pretty sick if you can swing it. Okay. Taiga, sure. Into Preacher. All right. Well, let's see what I draw here. Go to 16, play Malcolm. Prismatic Vista. Well, I can get this Mana Confluence out of here as well. Yeah, I think Mana Confluence is my worst land here. Let's go Fury. Exile Iteration. Deal 4 to the Sign of Draco. Play Prismatic Vista. Pass. And I think I'm just gonna Tishana's Tidebinder, the Preacher. Yeah. I mean, it taps me out, but what are you gonna do, right? Okay, so here I think I get planes. I'm just kind of guessing. I have more white cards in my deck than black, though. Tidebinder. So it's 2/4, no abilities, which still beats me in combat. Pass. I really need this Malcolm to survive, and or Strider to not play like something too big here, because I've got cards I want to go through in my hand here. What's my best draw? The problem is Iteration was one of my better cards here. Just a way to draw cards from this spot would have been nice. K command, kill that, get that back. Okay. Yeah. Send. I'm going to cycle the Raffine's Tower, which I know leaves me without black mana, but don't think I have much else I can do here. Scion can come down and give Preacher lifelink. Questing Beast. Oh, man. Can I just find Caracas? Caracas is so good. All right. I take 6, go to 7. That K command was pretty good. Cycle this, draw. Okay. Let's go 4th Eorlingus for 2 here. And you're not countering this. What are you talking about? Yeah, just getting a Thundering Falls. Sign of Draco in hand. Okay, so I think I actually do want to bounce the Questing Beast here. Then I'm going to attack, get the Monarch. And if Strider has land plus Questing Beast plus Scion, it doesn't go great for me. I feel like this gives me a decent shot because the Preacher I can double block here. If it's just Questing Beast attacking, I could chump the Questing Beast and then start bouncing it every turn. So we'll kind of see what happens. Drawing another removal spell would be really nice. I could also just take a hit of Questing Beast for 4 and lose the Monarch. Because it gives Trample if it's green, yeah. So now it has Death Touch and Trample, so I guess I'll double block the Preacher. Take 4. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so now what I can do is I can Firebolt the Sign of Draco. Cast Broadside Bombardiers. This is great. Bombardiers is such a good card. Attack with Bombardiers and shoot the Sign of Draco. It has Menace, so now I get in. Oh, do I die to Restless Vinestock? No, yes, I guess I do. Well, what can you do? Hope to draw Swords to Plowshares. I guess not Furying the Scion is actually going to end up costing me, though. Wasteland for Caracas is going to be bad news regardless, because now it's like you could replay Questing Beast, or you could just fire up Restless Vinestock, and either way, it's pretty bad for me. I think firing up the Vinestock's actually better. Because what if I had Force of Will, you know? And Dismember would certainly not work here. So if I was at 7, it'd still be in not great shape here, but I really didn't want to pitch Iteration. It's really what it comes down to. Okay. And up to one other. Yeah, all right. All right. Okay, game 3 time. Wasteland's annoying, especially since my deck has a lot of colors. All right. Well, good to go here. All right, game 3. Gleemox time. It's not a Gleemox, but I will run it. Oh, this might be a game where I get to run the Attack with Bombardiers Evoke Fury plan. We'll see. No Mana Crypt, please. If Strider Mana Crypts me twice and I never get to Gleemox, that would be unfair. I will be filing an appeal. Okay, Mox Diamond. Honestly, in some ways might be better than Mana Crypt for your domain deck. Strider's deck didn't seem like it was like the best at using Mana Crypt. Obviously, you take the card and you put it in your deck, but we'll see. Turn 1, Wrenn and 6. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm not going to Fury it. I could Firebolt. The problem is the Bombardier still can't kill it anyways, so I think I'm just going to pass. I don't think I want an Iteration. If I hit exactly, Gleemox Iteration is really, really good. Okay. Wasteland, Wrenn and 6. All right, I guess I'll cast Iteration next turn probably. This is brutal. This is brutal. Because if Strider had a fetch land, he would have played it on turn 1. Let's draw. Well, I could not cast the Iteration still. I think, given that I know I'm hitting a land drop next turn, I think it's okay. Let's see what goes on now. Probably going to surveil a land and then pick it up with Wrenn and 6. And then next turn. Oh, it's a Mana Crypt, but you don't want it. Gotcha. Territorial Kavu. Okay. Didn't use Wrenn and 6. That's funny. Now I draw Malcolm. All right, let's go Broadside Bombardiers. Attack Strider. And then go Evoke Fury, exiling Firebolt. Deal 4 to the Kavu. And Bombardiers the Wrenn and 6, sacking the Fury. All right. I mean, that was pretty good. Strider has Wasteland and Tundra in hand. Plus Unknowns. I got to get those things off the board. It was a 2 for 2. Well, we're not going to count the fact that Wrenn and 6 got 2 lands back. But let's see, this K command, yeah. Ooh. You know, Tidebinder just kills the Territorial Cabo. Oh, Mildew Fanatic Ruinous. Very nice, very nice. There's Gleemox, okay. Let's go Iteration. Let's get some action. Oh, wow. I guess I get to keep one of the 3s, and I guess it'll be Teferi. And then I could have stomped here, but I don't think Bone Crusher is going to be great. And there's actually a pretty good chance that I'm still just going to use the Pentad Prism to cast Malcolm here, but we'll see. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'll wait on Malcolm. I mean, 2 mana is nothing to sneeze at. And it feels like I got some moves here. So Strider has Tundra, Wasteland, Territorial Kavu. What kind of gas do I have? Oh, Fourth Earlingus. It's going to be the gassiest card I have left. Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm just looking at ways I could like draw some cards. Territorial Kavu. Preacher. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to Malcolm here. I mean, Malcolm also finds cards, which is nice. Oh. If I go third path and then Teferi, no. Because I want a Tidebinder here. So I think I go Teferi. Bounce the Preacher. Spire Bluff, pass the turn. I'm going to use up my Pentad Prism here. An untapped land would have been kind of nice to draw, but Strider can Wasteland the Spire Bluff he wants. 5 cards in hand. Tundra and Preacher amongst them. Yeah, but Tidebinder, you hit Territorial Kavu on the trigger when it attacks, and then it just loses the ability to set its power and toughness, so then it's toast. And so that's a pretty nice play. It would be nice if I didn't have to use the Pentad Prism, but I think casting Teferi was good there, because otherwise the Preacher would attack me and make a 1/1, which don't really want that either. Okay, in comes Territorial Kavu. Okay. Let's Tidebinder that. Yoink. It was attacking me, not Teferi. That's funny. And boom. Not much you can do about that, given there's a Teferi in play. And I have the Otawara, right? So, no, Teferi's still in play. Okay. Territorial Kavu down. And hand is still pretty good. Could use a little bit more juice, but Malcolm goes a long way there. DT would be pretty nice at some point here too. There goes that Tundra. Yeah, Wasteland's fine. Scion of Draco. Okay. And Preacher. Alright, plus a removal spell in hand of some kind, it seems like. Let's go third path Iconoclast and leave up Malcolm, I think. Yeah, this is actually tricky because if I play Star and I draw a land off it, I can play Malcolm, and then I have a token to block with the Preacher with. So actually, let's play Star. Let's add a blue. Land would be pretty decent here. All right, land. Let's play the Malcolm. I don't really care that Strider knows about it. It's fine with me. If he wants to not attack with the Scion of Draco, I'm all for that. And a Braid would be nice to kill that Scion, or could use Time Walk. Wouldn't mind Fourth Earlingus here. Wouldn't be like the best ever, but it'd be okay. Okay, well, at least I know this is going to go well. I'll lose my 2 things. That was a good Tidebinder. Malcolm's probably going to get killed here in some form or fashion. And it's just going to be, if I can draw like a Seasoned Pyro, that'd be pretty sick. Dak Faden, okay. Stealing Gleemox is pretty unfortunate. And kills my Malcolm here too. Well, I guess Path I do get to get a Plains. Plains for, yeah, Fourth Earlingus I think is worth it. Even though I could get Mountain for Seasoned Pyro. Miscalculation. cycle that, I think. Leaving Grixis up. Caracas. I'll play it in case of Questing Beast. Now I'm pretty dead. Yeah, Strider's deck's good. I think my deck's quite good too, but never got to early Gleemox, and I think that's costing me pretty bad here. I just ended up being like, he had turn 1 Ren and 6, turn 2 Wasteland. I had to use some resources to fight it, and now I find myself where just getting kind of outcarded, like K command, killing Broadside, get back the Territorial Kavu. I then got a card back with Tishana's Tidebinder, was pretty nice, but yeah, just ended up being a little short on gas here is what it looks like. Okay, discards 2 land. Also has that Fanatic of Ronus to bring back, so a lot of trouble either way. Yep. Like, even oh, the Vampire Token has Vigilance, you can get in there. Even like a 4th Earlingus here would really not do the trick. Let's draw. Well, Demonic Tutor is good. Demonic Tutor would have been a lot better last turn. Pyrogoyf is pretty nice. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Pyrogoyf the Scion here. I even got a 1/1 out of the deal and passed the turn. Still don't feel like I'm winning this game because the Dak Fade-In means that Strider just has access to lots more spells than I do. And I mean, I guess if I drove 4th Earlingus now without that big flyer in play, that could be pretty good. Oh. Plays a land first. It's that Pest Infestation for X equals 1,000,000 with a Fanatic of Ronus. Okay. Could make 1, 2, 3, 5 tokens. Or no, 10 tokens. X is 5, 10 tokens. That's not good. I don't think I can really beat that because I don't have a sweeper. I could have had Fiery Confluence. I did not. All right, gonna be 0-1. This deck is sick, but it feels like we got outground. Needed a brain surge or a stock up or something. Just the Dak, Ren. I don't really know how I have so many fewer cards. I guess I don't know. I guess getting to like mill a Fanatic and steal a Gleemox and get a token off Preacher. Yeah, it all kind of adds up. It's not like Strider played one like good 2-for-1 like K Command was. Ren and 6 got back multiple lands. That was pretty good. But overall, discarded a Flage. That's a nice one here too. So I'm going to get to Flage my 3rd path. I have Caracas, so that's not the best answer to Flage, but, you know, what are you going to do? Caracas can bounce Flage, and then it's just a reusable Lightning Helix. Okay, Iconoclast is down. I mean, the Pyroglyph still does get to attack here. Well, maybe. Whatever this is can't be good for me. 2 Moxes that provide any color, so needed that Malcolm wherever it went. I guess I got exiled, got path to hit a little bit sooner. Oh man, and is this also the Pest Infestation? It's both? Jeez, alright. I think I'm pretty toast. Oh, it's a Mawlock, even worse. It's a 7/7 Mawlock. And a Flage. Nice turn. Yeah. Alright, well, Strider got me good here. It's just draw and then scoop it up. Can't even play it. What a shame. Alright, round 2. Let's do it. Playing against blue-white Thopter combo. Thopter Sword. Alright, I mean, yeah, this hand's great. Wouldn't mind a Gleemox. I'm going to play Catchy Trump. I'm not going to play Mana Confluence on turn 1 instead of a tap lane, just have Spell Pierce up. Oh, Mother of Runes. Okay, well, I guess that makes that easy. Firebolt and Mother of Runes keep up Spell Pierce. And next turn I can play Malcolm. Pre-war formal wear. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. And let's see, I guess I'll play the Caracas and pass, leave up Miscalc, and then I can play Malcolm with Caracas up, just get around removal. Karn, Sign of Urza. Yeah, I'll miscalc that. You got questions? I've got answers. All right, and Malcolm will help me get out of this flood. I will keep Teferi on deck, but I would rather get Malcolm down here, I think. They didn't have a ton of counters. Saheeli, okay. No play past that. Sure. Malcolm. Draw. I'm gonna attack my opponent, I think. I need to get through some of this junk. I think I discard Otawara over Mana Confluence. Because I want to play Teferi and Magda here. And I feel like Mana Confluence, like the damage doesn't matter a ton here, and having black mana for my DT seems pretty important. Lightning Greaves. Okay. Okay. We've got a Hasted Servo and Get Lost on Teferi. Wow. All right. Look at that. Sack 5 treasure. Okay, so let's map token Malcolm to start with. Okay. Actually, let's play Chromatic Star. Check this for a blue. Okay, map token Malcolm again. Yeah, I'll keep 4th Earlingus. That's acceptable. And then attack Saheeli. Spire Bluff. Stomp Saheeli here. That was pretty good. And then I have 4th Earlingus coming next. Good attack with Malcolm or Magda to get a counter. Okay, so the Fats Urza now. Equip Greaves on Urza. Jite. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect all this. And now equip Jite. I'm going to have to abrade the Jite, I guess. And I'm going to lose the Malcolm. Jeez, okay. And bouncing Urza with Caracas is not really that effective. Move the Greaves. Well, I couldn't even bounce Urza. So if they want to kill my Malcolm, they kind of got to do it now, or Caracas gets in there. Let me see if I get a Malcolm attack in here. I probably will save it with Caracas. Yeah, I think so. Because I'm going to want to abrade the Jite and play Bone Crusher. I don't think I want to attack with Magda here. Bone Crusher. Destroy target artifact. Mizawa's Jite. I'm at 13, yeah. Okay, this game went from looking pretty good to looking not good at all very quickly, but so it goes. Okay. I hope that doesn't come with a Thopter. If it's Thopter Foundry, I just lose. That's infinite life and tokens. Okay, that's their last card. Are they going to start doing some Urza spins? Or what? Equipping Sword of the Meek? Oh, equipping Sword of the Meek I don't mind so much. take the hit. The mana confluence starting to matter some for sure. I'm going to move a sword to a servo token. Okay. Broadside Bombardiers. I was hoping to draw that at some point here, but it doesn't. Does it work? I could broadside throw Bone Crusher at the token, but this gets double blocked. The Lightning Greaves being surprisingly good here. Let's go. They have no cards. Let's play the Bombardiers. And I think I'll play Malcolm as well, most likely. But I'm not going to make an attack here. I think I can just wait. I could attack with Bone Crusher. If that gets double blocked, I'm fine with that. 6? No, I don't think I want to do it. All right. Because the Bone Crusher also kind of keeps the construct honest. They have to like equip sword to it. Lightning Greaves does not look very good in their deck, but it's kind of working now, protecting Urza. Gonna animate a Colonnade here. Yeah, I can block with Malcolm and bounce the Malcolm, which is not like an ideal way to do this, but attacking with Urza? Okay, the other things maybe. Urza attack seems a little crazy. Okay. Attacking with the construct as well. All right, so now let's go Malcolm. Block the Colonnade. Double block the construct. Bounce the Malcolm. Trade off there. All right. I guess that could have been worse. And then they maybe don't have a play here. Oh, all right. The boots with the spurs, huh? This really just doesn't really work. I mean, I can fourth year Lingus, but it doesn't really do that much. Especially since I have to keep mana up for blocking Colonnade. Like if I fourth year Lingus, what if I fourth year Lingus for, or no, I don't think I really have a way out of this. Huh. Weird. Yeah, okay. Still don't really have a sideboard. I'm glad I cut the Cannoneer. The Urza was in fact the selection. Well, all right. Let's hope that doesn't go quite so poorly next time, huh? Okay. I would like to play first. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to keep this hand. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to cycle Oliphant. I kind of feel like not, because I have a Fury to pitch it to. Let's just draw, see what I draw. Not land, please. I somehow knew that if I didn't cycle it, I was going to draw land. That doesn't actually make sense, but that's what I felt like. All right. Well, I'm going to iteration here. If this gets countered, it's pretty bad for me. Oh. At some point, I will want to Season Pyro as well, but I think setting this up is nice. Let me get one of these, huh? Put Pierce in my hand, Malcolm my deck, exile Firebolt, play Otawara and pass. I just feel like I'm going to want to spell Pierce here. And then I'll play that. Oh, definitely spell piercing that. And then I'll play the Season Pyro next turn. Seems better to me. Okay. Then I even had to play the Otawara. It's just disaster all the way down. All right. Season Pyro. Mountain and Oliphant get discarded. Okay. I just got an Oliphant because I wanted to make a 1/1, and I figured I could just hardcast Fury. So I kind of do want to see my opponent just play like an Urza or something here. Currency converter, go, huh? Do all lands, okay. Not ideal. Do I just cast Fury here? Seems so bad. I'm just gonna time walk. I didn't think they had those. It's fine. Play this tap pass. We traded for a No More Lies, which I guess if I had cast Fury, that wouldn't have worked out great either. Pass the turn. And it wasn't the most powerful time walk in the world, I will say that. Let's see. Breeding pool. Pay the life. Cult Epiphany for 4. Okay. That's good with currency converter, for sure. This actually, the sequencing kind of worked out, or like playing Fury into an empty board there would have been a disaster. Discarded Stoneforge Mystic Pre-War Formalware. So I got 4 tokens. Luckily, I didn't discard the sword. The Meek. And I really need to stop drawing lands, though. I'm not going to win if that doesn't happen. Let's cast Fury. Fury those. Attack with Season Pyro. They can put something in their graveyard to trade for it if they want. All right. I'm going to do this. We're going to just make a treasure. No, they're making a 2/2. All right. Can't imagine that whatever's left in their hand is good for me, considering they discarded not like amazing cards, but Dismember, Stoneforge, Pre-War Formware. Those are real cards for sure. What is my best draw here? I mean, I've already even used the iteration. I guess Fourth Eorlingus is usually my best draw. All right, there's Urza. Let's hit the board. There's Thopter. Okay. No sword yet. Let's go and get, I guess, Rafine's Tower. Draw. Okay, Prismatic Ending is a start. Kill Urza. Black. I mean, there's a Thopter Foundry there, but I'm not really beating Thopter Foundry, so like Thopter Sword. In fact, I'm not. If I kill that and then he just has Urza in play, I just can't beat. Like I can't beat that anyway. So attack with Fury. I know it just trades for this construct, but you know what can you do? Because they can make a treasure here. All right, pass the turn. Any Bombardiers? Any Fourth Eorlinguses? And 4th is the actual card I want. Oh yeah, that Lorien Revealed. Good to be 0-2 with Time Walk and Gleemox here in a second. Cycle this thing. Cycle this thing. Well, Braid is at least something. I'm just going to kill the Thopter Foundry here. Destroy artifact. I feel like I could kill Mother of Runes, but I'm not going to lose to Mother of Runes by itself. Sacked a treasure to sack this to make a token. That's fine. Like, my paths to victory involve like Fourth Eorlingus and stuff like that, not Mother of Runes isn't like the worst. I mean, obviously it's still pretty good. You can send a creature into Steel Monarch. And I might even just lose to this Colonnade at some point here, but I'm trying my best. All right, they guess spent a turn not doing that much, I guess. I do have that Season Pyro to Exile if I draw nothing else. All right, I take it. Pyroglyph would be okay, I guess. Prismatic Vista is not. All right. Pass the turn. I have 3 land left in my deck. With 2 land in a Gleemox out of 18 cards. That's pretty good. All right. All right. Teferi. It's kind of a start. I could bounce like the currency converter. I mean, oh, maybe no. I played 16 plus, so I guess I have like 3 land in a Gleemox left, something like that. Okay. They're gonna put a land back because they need a treasure right now. Oh, they're tinkering. Well, I was already not winning, so I don't think this is gonna change that status very much, but we'll see. Curious what they're tinkering for. They have Colossus. Is that why all the Greaves and stuff? Oh. Tinker for Umezawa's Jite. Equip. Yeah, I think I'm pretty dead. Season Pyro here. And I'm going to double block here. I know that they can Mother Runes it, but I didn't think they were going to because they wouldn't want to tap Mother Runes, so I feel like that's a start. You know what I need? I needed a Thieving Skydiver. Steal that Jite. Yeah, I guess I had 2 land and a Caracas left, so where's my deck? Teferi, Third Path, Tidebinder, Pyrogoyf, some soft counters, 4th Year Lingus, DT. I don't think I can win this, but I guess I can take another turn to see if I draw anything. No, Bomber just doesn't do anything. All right. 0-2 with Time Walk Gleemox. I don't think I've had Gleemox early at any of the games, so but the Time Walk I've drawn a decent amount. Anyways, let's go to round 3. Let's see if we can get one. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. I've got turn 1 Third Path. Quiniac's playing a Consultation Jace blue-black deck. Spell Pierce going to be good here too. Am I going to get my Gleemox Duress the one time I have it in my opening hand? Yes, I am. That's okay. It happens. And I guess I'll go Delta Go. He knows I drew it, but I want to be able to get Triome here. Okay. So on the play, I have a turn 1 Third Path, and that would be pretty good, but instead, and now he knows about the Spell Pierce too. It's just disaster all the way around. Let's get Raugrin, I guess. Let's play the Third Path. I don't really think it makes sense to do anything else. He knows my hand. He's not going to play into Spell Pierce. It gives him an opening to cast it, I guess. Kind of. He takes the Spell Pierce. Maybe he takes the Prism here. Otherwise, I'll cast a Oliphant. Draw. Miscalc. So Miscalc's funny because it's not very good because it duplicates what Spell Pierce does, but I could get an expensive creature maybe. Cycle this. I'm just gonna get Steam Vents, I think. I don't think I want to get Ketria Triumph. I'd rather just have that to draw. Oh. Interesting. I don't think Spell Pierce counters very many things there either. Let's go Iteration. Okay, so let's put Pyro in hand. Exile Bone Crusher. And then cast Stomp here on the Deep Cavern Bat. And then hit for 2. And hope Quinn doesn't just combo me with Island Jace Consult. But now, if I don't lose this turn, Memory Jar? That doesn't really matter. Oh, I've got Tidebinder to stop it too. I mean, I think I should probably just abrade it, is my guess. Tidebinder's going to be good against him in a number of ways. Destroy target artifact. Yeah, you want to crack your jar right now? Okay. Oh, wait. I don't think I need to trade third path for kite sail. I'm okay chilling here. I don't know that I actually want to cycle this miscalc. I kind of feel like I don't. Firebolt. There we go. That opens the floodgates. I just kind of feel like the combination of miscalc and spell pierce could actually do something. I'll play Prism, I guess. Probably not gonna use the mana this turn, but if I will if I have to. Loom Duel's Vault, okay. Yep, this is the turn, huh? Okay, taking 1 damage or losing 1 life. What a weird card. Look at the top 5 cards. You can pay a life to put on the bottom. Look at more cards. Honestly, where this card gets really weird is when you have an amount of cards in your deck, like Quinn does, that is not divisible by 5, where with enough life you can loop through and get different configurations, because sometimes you need to hit like 2 specific cards. Okay, not this time, I guess. Passageway Seer. Okay. 14. I feel like the initiative is better for me. Okay. Draw, because now I could just go attack with those. Blocks 1. Oh, it doesn't even block 1. Okay, and I guess I'll get Mountain, sure. Play a Mountain. Do I want to play Bone Crusher? 10? I guess I kind of do, yeah. I can't cast Miscalc and Tidebinder and Spell Pierce, but I can cast a bunch of them, and now I can block the passageways here. We'll see, I guess. There's a Saga. Okay. Pass turn. Interesting. Let's go Forge. I think I just put it on the Bone Crusher. Prismatic Ending. I guess I could just go for lethal here. Sure. Prismatic Ending for 4. And I still have Spell Pierce Miscalc up, which, I mean, I don't know, could be enough. Weird. What was that Loom Duel's Vault then? Well, we definitely have a chance this draft still, despite my dismal performance so far. It's like actually like 2 to 3 in their favor. So if I win this, that'll give us a decent shot here. And I mean, I kind of think I am going to win this. Mystic Confluence. All right. Spell Pierce, Mystic Confluence. Pays. Miscalc, Mystic Confluence. The combination worked out. All right. Going to game 2. Glad I didn't pass Wishclaw Talisman in that direction, huh? Yeah, as usual. As usual, we're just good to go. All right, another turn on Gleemox. Yeah, this hand, the Gleemox getting to rest is going to hurt even more. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh. Yeah, I should just do that. I'll cast both my pieces of power on turn 1. Why not? This lets me make a turn 2 Teferi. And +1. Pass the turn. And then now, I think Quinn probably goes land go to use Retrofitter, and I've got Tidebinder for that. +1. Play Spire Bluff, pass the turn. And pretty much a forced play here. And this will turn off the retrofitter for the time being. Triple black. Oh, no longer. Tidebinder is now out of here. All right. That's fine. Let's go bounce the retrofitter to draw a card. And I'm going to Pyrogoyf the Liliana. I think I play Caracas and I think I leave Gleemox up to represent Spell Pierce. Because I think I'm gonna want to cycle the Ketria Charm, or at least have the option to, especially if I draw a land next turn. Okay, retrofitter plus spell. Sure. That's interesting. I think I just play Seasoned Pyro. I'm gonna discard Triome plus Magda. Okay. +1. Just play Swamp, I guess. Attack for 4. End of turn. Makes a retrofitter. We'll see how this goes. It's not like I think Miscalc is the strongest thing. I might actually just cycle it, but I don't know. Quinn does have like Memory Jar, Mystic Confluence. Didn't play a land this turn? Yeah, I don't need to cycle Miscalc yet, especially since probably getting a Teferi activation this turn. Let's go. And I can't bounce the Thopter because the retrofitter can untap. So I think what I'm going to do is bounce the Seasoned Pyro. Then play Seasoned Pyro. I think I just discard 2 lands. And then now play Pentad Prism for 2. Okay. Pass the turn. Gonna make a 4/4. Could also just keep it as a 1/1 to kill the Teferi. I don't mind the Teferi dying at this point in time. Crack Spellbomb draw. Looking for blue, most likely. Or just lands in general. Nethergoyf is a 2/3. Okay. So retrofitter sacks. So let's just attack with Pyrogoyf, I think. Maybe I should Fury the Nethergoyf. I could also attack with more things. Attack with Seasoned Pyro. I don't know. This is actually kind of interesting. I think I just attack with this. Okay, take 5. And then I'll leave Caracas up now. And then Fury and just do 4 to the Nethergoyf because the Thopter is going to at some point turn into a 4/4. Didn't really want Quinn playing an instant saving the Nethergoyf here. Okay, gonna make another 1/1. And alright, I've burned through some lands. I've got this Mana Miscalc Spell Pierce Wombo combo, which I think is gonna probably try to finish the game again, like last time. 4th Year Lingus would be an awesome draw. I mean, let's draw. Let's see. So currently, Retrofitter can tap, make a 4/4, untap, block, sack, make a 1/1. I kind of think I just do this. The 4/4 can only block in so many places, you know? And I don't really care where all it goes. It can trade. So we're just gonna do the double chump, take 3. All right, that's fair. So my seasoned pyro, funny enough, has been used twice. So I guess at this point, I don't think holding a land is that useful. So take 3 down to 5. Play land, pass the turn. I just don't think cracking Delta like generally is that good. If you don't need to, the paying 1 life to thin is not a particularly good deal. It's not really about the colors here. Yeah, no attacks, unsurprising. Okay. So now we're dealing with tap, make a 4/4, untap, make a 1/1. Yeah, I once again really don't care about this pyro or elemental token dying, so I'm okay with whatever needs to happen here. Like Construct can block Pyromancer. Thopter can block Pyro or Chump Fury. Servo chumps Pyrogoyf and then sack Thopter to make a 4/4. Sure. I mean, look, Retrofitter's a good card. It really is. But without Academy or Gaia's Cradle or some sort of way, like a Zerda making it cheaper or something, without a way to really generate lots of mana, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, it is good here, but it's not I mean, obviously, if I never draw a spell, maybe I do kind of eventually lose to this, but it's not even really getting Quinn ahead here. Like, sure, you can trade a Construct for the Fury. Probably what he needs to do here is trade Construct for Fury, chump the Pyrogoyf, maybe trade Servo for Elemental, then sack Thopter to make a 4/4, and then next turn you start with, I guess, just a 4/4. Yeah, it's tough. It's pretty mana inefficient to make 4/4s, right? It takes 2 tap plus 1 tap plus tap, and you can pay 3 to untap it, of course, but that is adds a lot to the process. And then now I kind of think, oh, you're chumping instead of trading for elemental, huh? That's interesting. All right, that's the turn. Sack Doctor, make a 4/4. Okay, land go. 4th Earling is going to be great here. So next turn, Quinn can go 2 tap, make a token, 3 to untap, block sack. So yeah, I mean, at this point, I guess Quinn kind of has stabilized, so I need to do something, but it's also using all your mana every turn. Draw. Okay, 2 tap, make a token. 6, yeah, 6 mana, now I can do the whole thing. Yeah, now I start to get behind. Bombardiers is lethal. If I attack with everything, I can block Pyro, go to 3, then I make another token. All right. Or I can block a token and go to 2. All right. Discarded Dark Ritual. All right. Can't counter that. It wasn't enough mana to counter it here. All right. This actually is more productive than I thought was going to happen, because now I traded for a token and a card in hand. All right, Season Pyro. All right, maybe I should have done this earlier. I don't know. Oh, this one doesn't even... I literally have no basics left in my deck. In fact, I just have the 2 cycling lands in my deck for Delta. Sure, I guess that's fine. Rargren, draw. Okay, Bombardiers is lethal here, so I guess I'll go for that. It's got to have a 2 mana answer. Or this, Stern scolding. Okay. If I have to cycle miscalc, I will. But it does stop. Miscalc plus Spell Pierce does stop some stuff. It turns out he's had 1 and 2 mana answers mostly, but Demonic Tutor, Fourth Earlingus. I've got some plays. Can I start attacking with this construct? He wants to. All right, Third Path Iconoclast is not so bad. I mean, I can stop Mystic Confluence here. Limdul's Vault. Okay. I mean, it does look like I don't have a counter because I didn't stop the Stern Scolding. 4, 5. I mean, I have enough mana here to stop Jace Demonic Consultation. Unfortunately, I have to counter the Demonic Consultation. Not the Jace. I mean, I guess I could just counter the Jace and hope the Demonic Consultation is like dead. I don't know. Maybe that's better even. Okay, you got some 4/4s. Play land, pass the turn. Draw. Pass the turn. It's a weird game. So let's see, 4, 8. I think I have 1 land left in my deck, and it's a Triumph. I mean, look, I could have cycled Miscalc at any point here. It didn't seem like the right thing to do, but let's see. Right now, if I play a land and I want to have 3 mana up, I can still cast Fourth Earlingus for 6. Yeah, that's going to be definitely lethal. Okay. Feywild Caretaker. Okay, now I think I will probably cycle Miscalculation, because now I have no chance of getting through in combat anymore. And let's cycle this. Braid. Destroy target artifact. Destroy retrofitter here. Let's see if I can find Fourth Earlingus, I think is the last card that really does it. Firebolt I actually still have, I think. And not a whole lot else. I don't know. Okay, make a servo. I have 4 attackers. Gonna have 5 blockers. I guess I'll chump. Just double chump, it's fine. Okay. Alright, make a 1/1. Alright, let's go. 4th. Okay, iteration. I mean, this looks at a lot of cards. More than a quarter of the cards I have left in my deck. Any Fourth Earlinguses? No? No, really? Somehow no still. Okay. Malcolm really doesn't do anything. Oliphant gets a card I can cycle to draw a card, I think. Oh no, it's Rafine's Tower is my last Triumph, right? Ketria Triumph's gone. Is that this game? Yeah, Ketria Triumph's gone. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll put Oliphant in hand. Exile Malcolm. Or I meant to do it the other way around. That's fine. All right, play Oliphant, pass the turn. I assume I'm just dead now. God, I'm so low. He's gonna sort of surveil 2, or scry 2 rather, and then just combo me. Maybe I could have cycled Miscalc a turn or two earlier. If I'd cracked my fetches, I guess that would have also done it. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't have a lot of cards left in my deck, and certainly not a lot of lands. Okay. Guess I hope to have a Gleemox my opener for the third time in a row. That's the hope. All right, let's get in there. We got this. We got this. Play first. I did indeed have Gleemox my opener. And I think I go Rafine's Tower, Gleemox go. And turn 2, I could Pyro, but I'm probably just going to Iteration unless it gets duressed. And that's another Goyf. That is not a duress. Okay. Caracas is not even amazing here, so let's put Miscalc into my hand. Crocs back my deck, Firebolt out, and then go land. Firebolt another Goyf. Okay. I'll probably run out Season Pyro. Oh, what is this? Is it the initiative thing? Okay. Okay. So what I would like to see here is, okay, Demonic Tutor isn't bad. I think I'd just play Season Pyro here. It only has 2 cards, yeah. The problem is there's nothing I can DT for right now. Let's go discard Miscalc and Plains, because I want to make at least 1/1/1. Play a land. I was hoping to hit a red card, but I can still DT and... Actually, I don't know. I'm going to get rid of that thing if he forges. Because Charismatic Ending's not the easiest. Oh, I guess I could Teferi it. We'll see. Oh, he's Scryed. Okay, and then plays a True Name? Okay. Interesting. This is really funny, but I actually think I Demonic Tutor for a bad red card. For Fury. I guess Magda's probably the one I want to draw least at this point. Yeah. Evoke, discard Magda. Deal 4. And then I can go take the initiative. And I assume Quinn's going to block here. It'd be wild not to, and then stomp you. Damage can't be prevented this turn, so it dies to not being able to prevent the damage. Okay. And now I'll go get a mountain, I guess. And play a mountain. All right. That was pretty good. Took the initiative, got both those things off the board. So try to fade Feywild here. Okay, cycling Spellbomb is fine with me. Now, I think I just go Forge here. I want to try to win this game. Okay, Malcolm's pretty nice. Smash, get down to 14. Bone Crusher, I'll play my land so I can have Tidebinder up. And then I'll Malcolm end of turn if I have to. So let's see, this is 7. I mean, this is lethal actually. Malcolm is lethal along with Trap. Okay. The Quinn needs to do something to not die here. A removal spell or something like that. Can't have Mystic Influence. Okay, Stern Scolding. Well, now has to win in 1 turn here. Actually, I just have lethal without Malcolm. Snug for 5. Attack for 7, and then Firebolt. And I don't have Tidebinder up as well, but I'm going to go for it anyway, I think. Boom. Did we get there? Force of Will, pitching Feywild Caretaker, going to 1. Okay. Okay. Crack that to draw. So it has to have land, Jace, Consult to kill me here. I can't wait. Did we get there? Oh, it's been quite the match. Okay, there's... Oh my god. Quinn's going to consult for Jace, and if it's in the bottom 3 cards, then I lose. 4 cards left. Mill 2. Mill 2 and draw a card. This is so sick. Then if your library has no cards in it, you win the game. 1 card left. Oh man, that is awesome. All right, that was pretty good. All right, broadside bombardiers. Attack Quinn. And boom. Oh, wow. What a match. All right. Well, it was only 1-2, but, this deck played some good games. Sick deck. It had a lot going for it. I feel like it could have used, like, a little bit more gas, but honestly, the deck had a lot. I mean, it had, I guess, in terms of actual card draw, like, it had DT, Fourth Eorlingus, Iteration, Pyromancer. Yeah, it could have used, like, a Brain Surge, honestly, but I drew the Gleemox. The deck performed a lot better when I did, and had some pretty sick games against Quinn, not going to lie. All right. Well, that'll do it for today. A lot of power for you. More power than wins, unfortunately. And you know what? I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.